So definitely give thanks for sure, because it's sad. It is. It's sad. The Two of Swords. You pictured your life and your future a totally different way than the way that it's playing out right now. The way that it's playing out right now is something that probably never crossed your mind. Even when it comes down to yourself and how you see yourself and how you treat yourself, I don't think that was even a thought in your mind, but your soul, with the connection that you have with higher power, whatever you believe, whatever you follow, there is no judgment on this page at all. They speak to you. They do. They speak to you. They give you signs. You are learning to take those signs and look at it in a positive way, because back about 6 months to a year ago, you would get signs and immediately have fear behind that sign. There is no need to have fear. Spirit is literally letting you know, hey, this is what's going to happen on this path. This is what's going to happen on this path. Knight of Wands. Talking about paths. You have stepped up in your journey. And because you decided to fully take the reins and, yes, feel those emotions. Yes, cry, scream, yell, whatever you have to do. You're still allowing yourself that time and that release. But it's very apparent that because you are allowing those emotions to control your path, you didn't have control of your path. Now you are starting to, even with the pain, even with the anger, you can still have that as long as you're not lingering on it and not allowing it to affect your everyday life and your moods and your emotions. You can still carry that with you. You are a human being. And Spirit is saying this is very important, because there are times where you stop and think to yourself, well, this is going to keep me from moving forward. If I try to take my steps forward into this new path in this next part of my life, and I have this pain and I have this sadness, it's going to affect it. No, it's not. No, it's not. You've already lived that. You've already been through it. Whatever was shown to you to let it be known. Either stay away from that situation or allow that door to open for that situation. That's how much you are loved by higher power. They see the effort that you're trying to put into not only yourself, but put back out into the universe, which is peace, love, and harmony. They just want to see you with that light, without any sort of resentment against yourself, or without any fear that the broken parts of you can go with you on that journey. They're not meant to necessarily be left behind. They're meant to be a reminder of what did this to you, who did this to you, so that you know not to open that door and take that path again. And you know this. You do. The Eight of Swords. Like I said, Spirit is letting it be known. Listen, I know that certain things weigh heavy on you with certain situations. But I'm telling you now, you were shown these people, these situations ahead of it happening, so that when this time came where it was tit for tat and it was, well, we don't like who you are, or jealousy or envy or the other people's egos taking over, that there was no, look at all those swords at him, and look at just how still he is with his sword down. They're pointing that out. The calmness, the fact that you are not going to affect me anymore. You already broke what you broke. I will take that with me on my journey to make sure that that situation, that person, and newer situations and newer people that come across my path can never do this again. And then you have the World here. That's confirmation of what I just said. The world is so much bigger than this little piece of it that we grow up from. And a lot of the times we have to grow out of certain things in order to move forward in our path. And even if that's painful or sad or makes you angry, or I hear you feel as if things are taken away from you, but you're learning that it's not about it being taken away from you. They need you to know that it is to protect you, because you are on a totally different ball game now with your life, and you don't want to have to continue this path with all of that nonsense and have others' egos in the way in the process. And while you're trying to truly be happy on the path that you're on, you're only going to get egotistical reactions. This is really good. It's a very heavy energy because of the fact of these situations and these people that have come across your path in the past that did damage. And it's damage that it can't be fixed. It just can't be fixed. It's not going to be fixed. But it can be mended to the point where you take it as, well, now I see that I can't work in this place. I see that I can't be around this person. I see that this relationship is not working. It's clear to you because you're literally given not only the intuitive emotion of it, but the physical by higher power so that you can make your moves. I see a chessboard. That's what this is. It is literally you making the moves to get to where you want to get to. And yeah, you have obstacles. You also have people and situations that broke you down to make you feel as if you're not worthy to be happy. You're not worthy to have that job. You're not worthy to enjoy your life. You're realizing now that that's literally that situation or those people being exposed. They're being exposed, and they were being exposed to you prior to it actually hitting. That's the biggest thing that they're emphasizing when they're talking about this, is it was shown so that when the hit happened, it wasn't going to hit as hard as it would have if it came as a shock. So you need to give thanks for that.